Okay, hey, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a different video for you guys. I made some like these in the past with my offer up and my Poshmark and stuff like that, and how I sell stuff from my house and make money from home the easy way pretty much. So I'm gonna tell you guys top 6 side hustles that's gonna be super big in 2025. I feel like they was big back then, but I feel like if you guys haven't known about these, I've done most of these personally, so I can speak for them myself basically. So if you guys want to find out what that is, if you want to be able to make extra money, whether it's full-time or part-time, and you don't want to really work a 9-to-5 job, these are for you. So I'll see you guys in a bit, y'all. So we're gonna start with my number 6. This is the one I have the most experience in basically. So it is reselling. So reselling is anything like, let's say you go to the thrift store and you find a pair of boots or whatever, and let's say they're like vintage Gucci or something like that, and you want to sell those boots because you know you can get more money for them. It's just like flipping stuff. You find something for cheap and then you flip it for more. That's basically how it is. You can sell it on eBay, Poshmark, OfferUp, Mercari. So I usually sell on Poshmark, OfferUp. I've sold on eBay before, and Mercari I sold on as well. So pretty much sold on all the sites, and Depop as well. I've also sold on all of those. If you guys want to go download those are all on the App Store. They all do take a fee, just so you know. And if you was to find some sneakers, you can take them, but they have to be brand new. If you want to sell sneakers that are brand new, you bought something off of somebody on eBay and you wanted to flip those, you can sell them on a different website or even on eBay. Again, as long as they have the box, they're brand new. You can also sell them on X, I believe. You can sell them on Goat as well. And I think Goat takes used sneakers as well, so you can do that. I think StockX is only like dead stock, like brand new stuff. But yeah, reselling is a really popular thing. When I was doing reselling, I was doing mostly Poshmark, Depop, Mercari, pretty much all of them. OfferUp. So on OfferUp, I was selling electronics. I was doing really good with that. Poshmark, I sold wigs during the pandemic. I made like $6,000, no lie, $6,000 from my house. Poshmark, from selling wigs that I bought from the online beauty supply store and sold them for more basically. Some of the wigs I had got from companies. Hair wigs I sold online. I was selling wigs like crazy, like back to back to back. It did slow down after a while, but you just have to find what the people are looking for and what's the best things. I feel like electronics will never go out of style to sell online. Clothes, I think is a good one. Sneakers, I think is a good one. Just have to find your way and just play around with different things that you guys want to sell. So reselling is really good. All right, so this one a little bit more out the box is Craigslist gigs. So if you guys go on your Craigslist in your town, you're gonna see a section that says gigs, and they'll have different little jobs for you up there to look for. So I was on there, I think this was before the pandemic. I'm not sure, but I looked on there, whatever, for gigs, and I found one day. I was in New York at the time. I had to go to Hoboken, New Jersey. So I traveled over there, and it was this parking meter app that we had to do stuff for. So I met the man outside, public place. It was like 8 to 9 other people, maybe 10 people all together. Didn't know them, complete strangers. Make sure you guys are safe if you're gonna do this. If you gotta bring somebody with you, do that. Make sure it didn't sound sketchy. I was meeting him like in a public place, broad daylight, on the corner of somewhere near like a bank or whatever on a main street. So it's like if nobody shows up, I'll just go home or whatever. I'm not too far. So anyway, did that. So we had to go around, walk in, and kind of like, I guess do like the longitude and latitude or something like that of the parking spaces, because they was gonna have a parking app so people can, you know, locate parking spaces in that area through the app, so they don't gotta look, because parking is very crazy over there. You could barely find parking. So we did that for the app. Probably did around, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 hours of work. And at the end of it, we met him at the Starbucks. He told us everything. He told us if we want to come back a second time, we can. We ended up getting paid all together, and I think I made $200 from that. So I did have to like hound him a little bit. He was like, "Oh, the money's coming through. The money's coming through." I said, I hope I didn't get scammed." But it worked out in the end. So the second time around that I came to finish up, I think I was like one of the only ones that came back, me and probably one other person. It was very cold out there and stuff like that. So people are lazy, like if they don't want to walk around, but I needed the money, and it was a good gig for the time being. But there's plenty other things you can find up there, moving gig and things. I'm sure they have very unique options for you guys if you want to do that and make a quick little cash, quick little $100, $200. It's a good way to get some money, especially during the holidays and in 2025 when the new year starts, looking to transition out of your 9-to-5 or something to add on to your 9-to-5. These are definitely good things for you. This one is number 4 is clinical trials. I hear about this a lot. I've never personally done a clinical trial before. I know I said I did most of these on these lists, but the clinical trials I never did before. They'll have you like, I guess, testing different, like, I don't know if they have you testing pills or whatever, or if it's skincare, but some of the clinical trials can be like $14,000. You just have to look up these clinical trials in your area or your surrounding areas. Just be careful when you're doing this to make sure that this is not gonna like permanently do anything to your skin, anything like that. Just be careful the ones that you pick. I understand like the more money, the better off you'll be, but just make sure your health is not at risk with these clinical trials, because you just never know what they're asking you to test and stuff like that. So all depends, but clinical trials is a really good way. So people said that like when they lived back in New York, it was a great way to pay the rent. Like they paid the rent just off of clinical trials, no job, no nothing. So if you guys want to look into that, definitely look up, just type in clinical trials on Google in your area or your state, and you should find something that'll pop up. Next is gig apps, which would be Uber Eats, Grubhub, Instacart, stuff like that, food delivery, package delivery, Amazon Flex. So if you guys have a car, a driver's license, insurance, stuff like that, there's so many ways to make money with your car. If you guys enjoy driving, you could also do this on your days off, or you could do this part-time. Say you work a job from 10 to 3 and you want to fill in those hours, gig work would be the great thing to do. Amazon Flex is a really good one because you just go to the warehouse, you pick the block that you want, you go to the warehouse, pick up the packages, and then you do like a 3-hour shift, 4-hour shift, delivering Amazon packages through the neighborhoods and stuff like that. Instacart is good too, but you have to like the grocery shop. And then the food delivery is the easiest ones you can do, food delivery and catering. Food delivery, you just get the order. They're not that high, but they add up throughout the day. Yeah, so you get the order and then you in a store, like say it's McDonald's. So you go in McDonald's, show the people your phone. They have like a certain number. You pick up the food, put it in your car, drive to the person's house, and put it on their porch. Then you make money off of that. That's like a no-brainer. Like food delivery is the easiest ones you can do. And I feel like it's the easiest app to get on when it comes to gig apps and stuff like that. So if you guys want to learn more, just go to the app store. You can research Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash, things like that. So you can check that on the app store and find out about that. Next is YouTube, which obviously I personally do right now. So YouTube is a little bit more, I would say, involving, because if you want to make money on YouTube, you have to be really consistent and have the time to put into this. So this is not like a part-time thing. I mean, you could make it a part-time thing, but you have to really lock in when you want to start making money and getting monetized. Because for YouTube, obviously, there's requirements. You have to get 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. You are required to make videos of you talking or faceless videos as well. Like I did a video on faceless YouTube channels where you could just start a video cooking and never see your face, don't even talk. Like it's a whole bunch of things you can do on YouTube with YouTube videos. You don't have to be the star of the show if you don't want to, etc. But YouTube can change your life. Out of all of these things on here, YouTube could probably make you the most money if you really put in work and stuff like that. It could help you pay your rent. It could help you pay your bills. You can buy a house. If you guys watch YouTubers and the big ones that's out here, they're really doing it big with this YouTube money, making Mr. Beast, for example, $82 million a year. YouTube, making videos like I'm doing right now. So definitely check that out if you guys ever wanted to do YouTube or be involved in it. It's a great side hustle, especially for the new year. Always start channels in the new year, so it's a great time for you to jump on the bandwagon right now. My number one is something I just recently started doing, which I also got paid for the first time. If you haven't watched my video, is Amazon influencers. I feel like this one is the absolute most easiest one to make money on. No extra nothing. I feel like majority of us have an Amazon product in our home, right? So all you have to do is at least have, the only requirement is to have at least 1,000 subscribers or followers on a platform, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, Facebook, etc. So that's what you have to do first. That's the main thing. Once you have that, they should accept you into the program. Once you do that, whatever you have bought from Amazon, you make a review on it, right? The review is like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Like you have it sitting in your house already. Make a review talking about it, showing it, whatever you want to do, pop it up there. The more videos you put on your storefront, the better off you'll be. I know some people that made like 30,000, 40,000. Somebody on here on YouTube, she made a whole bunch of money from her home decor that she showed that she bought from Amazon, and she's really making big money. I think her name is Chanel something. I forgot what her name is, but she's making big money from Amazon influence. Other people are as well. So I highly recommend, if you guys have 1,000 anything subscribers, followers on any platform, you guys go ahead and do Amazon influence, because that was the easiest money, the easiest $100 I ever made from anything I've ever done. I didn't have to go to the post office. I didn't have to leave my house. I just literally found a product sitting over there on my vanity, made a 10-second clip of it, popped it up there, and I'm making money as I speak at the moment right now. I have probably like maybe 10 to 12 videos up there, maybe more, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's so easy and so simple. So I highly recommend looking into Amazon influence. That's my number one side hustle gig app app of the year, honestly. Like, I hope I can continue to make money on there. This is helpful if you guys are looking to get into a side hustle for 2025 or to make it your main hustle. Now is the time to do that. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down below, do you do any side hustles? Did you turn it into your main hustle? Is it actually your business now? Let me know down below, and I will see you guys next time.